What's up, Instagram? Doing new comic book day for February 5th. I had to pick up at 2 stores. I'm also going to show you my late pickups. Along with, at the end of this, we'll do... My birthday was Monday. I'll show you some of the cool stuff I got. And we are also going to do... I did some bidding like 3 weeks ago now. I'll finally show you guys that. And then I went and just picked some stuff off of mycomicshop.com. So let's dive right into it. First, I'm going to show you guys what I was bidding on. New setup finally, so hopefully the lighting I'm going to play with, but I had to put in an order, so I figured why spend like less than $20. So I put on Guardians of the Galaxy 7, cool variant cover with Rocket and Carnage. Groot, but he looks like Carnage, excuse me. I also did this is Old Man Quill number 5, variant cover just for Star-Lord. Was a big fan of this one. Like I said, those were just 2 extras I grabbed because I needed to, like I said, it felt like less than $20 didn't make sense. This will be a little annoying to see, so I'll try and do it like that first. I cheated. I know I said I won't, but I ended up getting Mighty Morphin number 41. Did the Red Ranger, so now I have all of those. I'll post a picture of them all together, along with the Shattered Grid. I grabbed Guardians 5, the Gamora cover, the variant. Super cool covers. Was very impressed. It's cool going on there just looking at variants because a lot of shops don't get all these variants. And this is where I went bidding. So I did a bidding through Second Comics along with Sacto Sanctorium. If you don't follow them, check them both out. They both open their own... Well, Sacto's a website. Jim from Second has a shop. But this is Iron Fist number 1. It's a variant, and it's got the J. Scott Campbell signature on it. So super cool. I got that for a really good price. That was from Sacto. First we'll do Sacto's, then I'll get to Seconds. This one I went deep for, but it was a good fight. You guys know I love Bartman. This is issue number 1 of a Simpson story. So super stoked that I got that. This is the New York Post exclusive Batman by Jim Lee. Thought that was cool. I've never seen that, so when they pulled that up, I was like, have to have. I ended up getting the Joker from him also, a variant cover. I have the A cover. I don't know what cover this is. It's just a sick variant, so I figured, hey, go for it. Plus, a lot of people weren't bidding on a lot of these, so I ended up getting a lot of these for a good price, and their starting prices are insane, guys. You got to check their pages out. And then from Jim from Second Comics, I ended up getting TMNT 100. I showed you guys a while ago. I got one of the first compendiums. This is Captain Marvel 8, I believe, with the Carnage on it. That's sick. What's up, Hans? What's up, guys? I loved that one. That one I went to war for. That took a while to get the other bidder to stop. It's funny because you'll play for dollars and then all of a sudden everything will turn into $5 bids and you've got to try and figure out what everything is worth. But I thought that was sick and had to have it. It stink. I missed the Jane Foster Thor cover because I'm an idiot. You guys know I love metal, so I got a metal tie-in, Teen Titans, book 12. I went and got... This was my biggest bid. I got Kylo Ren 1, the variant. Like I said, this was my highest bid. This one I went to War 2 for 2 also. This was my last buy of the night that night because I had like a head number in mind on how I wanted to spend, and I ended up getting a really good price for it. But this is the cover that everybody wants, so I'm going to work on seeing what I can do to possibly get this signed or something along the lines. I've been on a huge Wolverine kick. If you saw my posts today, I've been reading Astonishing X-Men. Uncanny X-Men, book number 173. I don't remember if this was a first appearance for someone or not, but I figured Wolverine's on the cover. I've been on the kick, so hey, gotta get it. And then I grabbed Venom 1. I think I have like 3 copies of this, but don't have this cover. How much was which one, Hans? You can write. I'll tell you what I bid for it. All of these books when they came out were like $4 or $5 typically, or $3 depending on how old they were. And then as you bid because they're worth more, you know, it gets rough. Today's pickups, so like I said, I can only do Kylo Ren. I got that cover for $35, which was a huge deal. It came out for $5. Right now on the market it's going for like $50, $60. So I figured $35 is worth it. I have the regular issue, so that one day might get like ordered and hung up. We'll see. Today's pickups, I did random pulls first. I grabbed Detective Comics 975, Batwoman, The Trial of Batwoman. You guys know, or I've said that I've been watching the Batwoman show. It's so good, but these weeks off are killing me. It stinks every other time it's off. This week because of the Super Bowl. I grabbed Detective 981 a couple issues later, just for covers. Like I said, I always do this just for covers for fun, so it's always worth just grabbing a rando. Now I have my late pickups. So these were, I go bi-weekly and pick up. So first I'll show you the lates, and then I'll show you the stuff from this week. Guardians 1. You guys know I'm diehard Guardians. This was not the cover I wanted, but because I'm so late for it, this is what they had. No big deal. Grabbed it from one shop because the first shop I went to only had the blank. So if anyone can draw and wants to make a couple bucks, let me know. I'll give you, I have a handful of blank stuff to do. Basket Full of Heads 4. Cool story. We'll see what happens now. She has more heads in her basket. I don't know what that's going to come from. I don't believe it's over yet. I think there's 6 or 7 of these coming out. But at the end of this one, there's a little side story that goes into a book called Daphne Byrne. So I grabbed that, figured check it out. This is the second issue. I didn't grab the first one. If I like this one, I'll go and get the first one to make it fair. And see, this the Hill House Comics is just going nuts. They're doing really good. DC Black Label, baby. Batman and Superman 6. I thought this was over, and apparently it wasn't. So it was cool to see this. They did Batman and Superman 5, and then they went into that series, well, that one shot of the Commissioner. I thought that was kind of it, because then it went into Hell Arisen. You could see where the villains went, which I also grabbed today. But Batman and Superman 6, super stoked. I've been reading comics like a madman, and half of these I don't even have to read. Detective is always 1019. It's amazing to think that Detective 1000 came out last year, and we're already at 19 at the second month of this year. So, always a good story. Every couple books the arc changes. It's always worth reading. This is still late pickup. Superman 19. Bendis is still riding out the DC world. Cool pickup from Marvel he got. So, I actually don't remember the last thing that has happened. Oh, he came out that he was actually Clark Kent was Superman. So that was cool. We'll see what happens in this one. The one that everybody needs to have. I grabbed Wonder Woman 750. Grabbed it at the second shop because they didn't have any of the covers I wanted at the first shop. They were like 7 or 8 covers for Wonder Woman 750. So I don't read her often, but super worth it. 96-page giant, it says. That's what's cool about the big numbers like that. So she'll hit 800. I want to say it's either next year or in 2 years. We'll see what happens. Am I on today yet? No, still not. Hell Arisen, Part 2. Like I said, that's the side story. That's Apex Predator Lex in the middle. You have the Shazam Who Laughs. That is Deathhawk. And then on the bottom right is... I want to say it was Batman the Drowned. I don't remember, to be honest, because this is only 4 things. So, The Last God 4. I told you guys I'm gonna end up rereading this because when I first started, the story was kind of hard to get into, but to reread it won't take long, thankfully. We'll see what happens. I don't know how many more this has. So again, DC Black Label, killing it. DC everything, man. I had one Marvel pickup from last week and a couple from this week that we'll show you. Titans Burning Rage 6, one more after this. Penultimate cover. So, looks like they're all fighting down below, which is the plan of that guy. This is going to be a reread for me also. I love Titans. I like that show too. It's not the best, but it's so worth watching. Rick and Morty, why not? I've been rewatching Rick and Morty. I'm already back in season 2. This will be the second or third time I've run through it. Just a cool show. Cool books too. That's what's nice, is when the show is gone, the books kind of make up for it. Justice League 39, Scott Snyder's last Justice League. So, he's really just doing Undiscovered Country now, so. And he's doing Metal one more time. They announced that, so looks sick. That'll probably be a while, but excited to read his last issue of Justice League 39. I wonder what they're going to do if the Bat leaves. And then new pickups for them this week. These came out this week. I only have 4 books, I think. Justice League 40. First book without Scott, so we'll see what happens. I hope it stays worth reading. I can't imagine it won't, but cool cover with all the heroes. Daredevil 17, they're still doing Through Hell. Wilson Fisk killed that guy. Matt Murdock still won't suit up as the Daredevil. He'll stay like this. He's been working with Elektra, but he's finally started fighting again and protecting the city. One Shot, the one that everyone wants. The Immortal Hulk. Great power. Spider-Man turning into the Hulk. Super cool. Looks like it's going to be some super cool artwork. Came out today. Again, the one pickup for me. I don't read anything Hulk really, except for, well, the Hulks were in Old Man Logan. That's the only time I ever actually checked it out. So, and honestly, Hulk was never my big thing. But hey, cool pickup. And I doubt it was going to be anywhere after today. And then my final pickup of the day was Darth Vader, Book 1. Feels a little heavy. Greg Pak. Super cool. I'm hoping he makes it to Free Comic Book Day in May, to the shops I go to. So we'll see how that goes. This book looks incredible. Looks like a lot of fun. We'll see what happens. So like I said, real quick, I'll go around. I'll show you. I got some cool stuff for my birthday that has to do with the page. So pretty sweet stuff. Keeping the camera this way. Undertaker coffee mug. Super sweet. I got a controller holder, which is a Stormtrooper. It also holds my phone, so I keep it for my phone at night. My brother and his girl got me this sick Batman poster. So if you look at it like this, Joker's on top, Batman's on the bottom. The letter makes a J. And then when you flip it upside down, I'm probably going to hang it Batman top, because, you know, I love Batman. Makes a B in the background. Thought that was freaking awesome. Something funny, as soon as I saw this wrapped, I have the new Captain America shield from Marvel Legends. I'm trying to think. I have my other stuff up in the closet, but super sick, life size, a lot of fun. Not made of vibranium, unfortunately, but hey, still mess around with it. I got Giant Rick and Morty. Well, Giant Rick, excuse me, with his portal gun. It's thanks I pulled this out of the box. Doesn't stand on its own. No big deal. Still super cool. I got Batman and the Joker pop together. It was sweet because when I saw this, I was super shocked. I didn't ask for this or anything, so it was a really cool surprise gift. Right, dude? Because now I have from Marvel Legends, I have Black Panther's helmet, Iron Man's helmet, and the shield. And I have the gauntlet. And then I got a little Waluigi racer. So, had to do it all, you know? Something I'm going to do, I'm going to try and type it out tonight. I'll probably have my brother type it out tonight, because you guys know I'm not the most adequate with technology. I watched a podcast last night of Buy or Sell, and there's this guy called Comic Jabroni, super genius basically with comic books. He came up with this idea, or I don't know who came up with the idea, but I heard him say it, and I'm going to do it, is he said any, like, first issues that you're not reading anymore, or that you only bought once, take it, sign it, and then, what's up, Rod? He said, so I'm just talking about your show, dude. He said, take it, sign it, and pass it on, and then leave something in there that tells somebody else to read it, sign it, and pass it on. So on the cover, sign something. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab 3 books and send them to 3 people that I know with a little thing on the cover that says, you know, this is what I want you to do. When you hit 100 people, let's try and get it back to me, and then I'll show it off. So it could be a long time, but I thought it was really cool. Pass it on, pass it forward kind of thing. So Super stoked to start that. Gonna try and pick out 3 books. Yeah, man, that's what I was saying, is everybody needs to check out your page. It was with you, Perry. What was that other guy? Edwin and John. John's Comics with Kids. Super funny. So check out their page. It's Tuesday nights, buy or sell. 8 to... Takes a long time sometimes, but it's awesome. It's so worth sitting for. Thanks for checking out my pickups. I'm going to post this video to YouTube because I'm working on my camera stuff on my laptop to make it look better. And then, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.